watching that stretch. I don't know if you can say that on YouTube. Oh shoot, hold on. Do I eat, fill in the blank. And what I want to say to that is hey guys, hello, this is Tiffany Shyla, aka Beautified. Welcome to my channel. So today I am doing a get ready with me. I asked my Instagram to ask me questions. So this is a Q&A get ready with me. I don't think I read the questions that were given to me when I got them. I just screenshotted them. So I'm excited. If you guys want me to do another video like this, let me know and I will run it back. I just have to post it on my Instagram. You guys have to meet me there and drop the questions that you want me to answer. So without further ado, I am going to get right into this look and get to the first question. Okay, the first question I got is, what gets you out of a bad headspace? What gets me out of a bad headspace? I would say, to be honest, whenever I am around like my family, my friends, sometimes, mostly my family and my boyfriend, I typically get out of a bad headspace that way. That's one of the main things that can get me into a good mood, is when I spend some quality time with the ones that I love. I said not all the time for my friends, simply because like with my friends, oh shoot, hold on. Okay, my bad. So with my friends, like, although I know that they can distract me, it's just something about like being able to just chill. Even though my friends will allow me to just chill, it's a different vibe. They're two just different vibes. I couldn't properly explain it, but basically I didn't want to burden my friends with like the bad energy if I'm in a bad headspace that I get. So hanging out with my family and my boyfriend is the way that I get out of a bad headspace. Another thing is I like to, guilty pleasure, my guilty pleasure is I like to do retail therapy. So I love to shop for a lot of things when I am feeling down. That could be clothes, that could be makeup, that could be candles, house improvement things. So that's one of the other things that can get me out of a bad headspace. And lastly, I would say that probably like eating something good, like taking myself out to eat at a good place, or even going out to eat with someone else to a really nice place. That would definitely put me in a better space, because not that I just like indulge in my foods when I'm not feeling well, but I love to treat myself to a good meal. I think one of the things that I do want to start doing to get myself in a better headspace is to treat myself to like massages, because I do not get massages at all, and I think that it is very vital. Like, if I drop one more thing, I know something. I think that massages are very vital. Like, it could bring your mood from like a 2 to a good solid 8. Just releasing all that stress and all that bad energy. I think that that's what massages pretty much are good for. Mind you, I don't get massages often, but that's what I'm pretty sure that the goal of a massage is to do. Because when I did used to, well, when I have gotten massages in the past when I'm out the country, That's exactly how I feel. I feel all of the stress leaving my body at once. So question number 2 is, I'm weak. Sorry, I'm not laughing at this question. I'm laughing at another question that I'll read out because my friend, I'm gonna beat him up. My second question that I got is, how has working in nightlife been? Guys, to answer that question, woo, I cannot, where do I start? Where do I start? So working in nightlife is just, it has been a journey for me overall. Like, the things that I have gone through, I would have never thought that I would ever have to go through in my life, but here we are, you know what I'm saying? You live and you learn. But as of lately, nightlife has actually been treating me right. So I don't know if y'all want a separate video on this, but basically how I feel is nightlife is amazing when it comes to the money. Like, the money in nightlife, well, where I work, only because of like the clientele that I have gotten, the money is amazing. I have been there for about, it's gonna be 2 years in May, and it's truly amazing. Like, I wouldn't trade it for anything. And honestly, I think that's one of the things that keeps me there the longest, is how quick I am able to get that money, and I save the money that I get. All the money that I make, like, I would say 80% of it is saved. The rest go to things like retail therapy or to bills, if I have some, things like that, like, or important things like paying off certain debts that I have. Well, I don't have, I said that like I have a lot of debt, but I don't. But things like that. The money is amazing. I'll tell you what isn't amazing though. That pettiness, that cattiness that follows like you doing your job and doing it well, that blows me. Like, I cannot stand that. It's almost like these people that you're surrounded by do not know how to be happy for others. Don't get me wrong, there are some people who I feel like I am around in this lifestyle that I can say be acting like they're happy for me when good things happen to me. Mind you, I don't do wrong to people. I don't do wrong to people. So it's like, if you, hold on, let me focus. I feel like if you are coming for me, then it's simply because of a you issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not because of me. I don't do anything to anyone. So that's like literally a personal issue. If you find yourself getting mad at something that pertains to me, that's a personal issue. But what I will say is, like, I'm able to ignore a lot of the things that are thrown my way. I don't do that catty stuff. Like, of course, I wouldn't be opposed to checking somebody if I feel like they trying me up. I have done it before. I don't care about that. But it's just simply the fact that, like, we could all literally just get money and be on our way. But of course not when you're around people that are catty. So that's the only annoying part to me. Sometimes I get a little irritated with the fact that I don't really have a great sleep schedule, healthy diet like I would like to, like I have had in the past. That's also very annoying to me. But other than that, like I said, the money is one of the only things that is keeping me around for so long. Because honestly, my peace of mind is literally way more important, and that just outweighs the good that I feel like I've, you know, accomplished at this place. So yeah, So this comes from one of my friends. He asked, do I eat fill in the blank? And what I want to say to that is, babe, I bet that you would be excited to know whether or not I do that. Don't play with me. Don't piss me off. So next up, someone said, that's it. Tell me your fitness secret. Because how, Sway? Guys, I will be completely honest with you. Completely honest, because that's pretty much all I know how to be. I don't have a fitness plan for real. Like, I'm not a gym junkie. I do work out every once in a while. I'm trying my hardest to get better at it by doing like workout classes or even like mini workouts within my house or downstairs in my gym whenever I have the time or whenever Cameron has the time to help me. I try. But I'm telling you, I am no gym junkie at all, like by any means. I wish that I was, because I feel that my body would be lit. But I'm not a gym junkie. I literally, the only thing that I could tell you guys that it is great genes. My mother is shaped, or was shaped like me when she was younger. I would say I'm just like slightly curvier than my mom was. According to everyone else, she was pretty skinny. But yeah, my mom was skinny with a butt when she was younger, and all my life I have been skinny with a butt. That's just all that there is. No secrets to it, unfortunately. I'm so sorry to disappoint, because I know a lot of people ask me all the time if I have a workout plan, and although I can give you one if you want one. I sure can, because that's what I got my degree in. But I don't be working out for real, so I can't really tell you the secret to it. And I eat kind of bad. Just a little bit. Not too bad. Not horrible. But I don't have no type of great diet. The next question up says, what do you use on your skin? And honestly, I am not going to answer that question. I appreciate that question, because that means that my skin is popping, and I'm very happy to know that you guys think that. But I'm not going to answer that question, only because I do plan on doing a skin routine video on this new channel. So stay tuned to see, and I promise you I will get that to you, and you will have the details on what skincare I use. My next question, I got another question that says, how do you like working in nightlife? It's pretty much the same that question that I answered. I like it. It's not like, you know, it doesn't give me any sort of like, I don't know how to explain it without sounding ungrateful or just being negative about it. But it's not like when I first started, I was very excited. I was very amped up for a long time. And honestly, like, people just sucked the energy and the life out of me. So even certain things, I feel like I don't necessarily do like I used to be doing, and that kind of sucks. Like, I used to be a different type of person, but now I have to move a certain way because people like to try me a certain way, and that's just what it is. But I would say I'm pretty content with it still. It's not like I said, I'm not overjoyed, but I'm not like, oh, I despise this so much and I'll never do this again in my life, da 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 da. Like, although I probably won't, but it's just like that. My next question is, what is it like living with your significant other? Guys, I get asked this all the time, not like within my DMs, but people ask me this in person all the time. And what is it like living with my significant other? Guys, so Cameron would be the first person that I have ever been around where I feel like I can be around him 24/7. And I just think that is very crazy to me, because I don't know, like I would get very annoyed with people. Like I do get annoyed with people in general. So the fact that I'm able to be around Cameron for so long and not be irritated by his presence, not want to like fight with him, I love that for me. It's been nothing but great things that I have to speak about when it comes to living with my significant other. Like, I know a lot of people, when I first moved, a lot of adults, of course, because they think of like it as shacking up, they were very hesitant about it, but I literally have nothing but great things to say about living with my significant other. Nothing but great things. And I honestly wish that on everybody, because it is pretty hard out here. Like, some people are literally sleeping with their worst enemy, like sleeping next to their worst enemy every night, and sleeping with people that they despise every night. And I honestly hate that for them. Like, that's not how you're supposed to be. Your home is supposed to be the place of peace, your place of peace, your place of happiness. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I get all of that when I'm in my house. I get all of that. And that's due to having a great partner that can provide that for me, provide that feeling for me. So to answer the question, I absolutely love living with my significant other. 10 out of 10 for me. My next question says, what are your goals for this year, if you'd like to share? So every year, guys, Cameron and I, every year since we've been together pretty much, Cameron and I have written down a list of our goals. And we do that at the top of the year. We typically like to do it probably a week or so after our the new year starts, a week or a few days. It just depends. But we make it a point to do so, is what I'm trying to get at. We write our goals down. And this year I had a bunch of goals planned out for myself. And to tell you guys the truth, it is so crazy. Right now it is the month of, it's March. Yeah, it's March. The end of March at that. I have created, like, not I have created, but I have accomplished so many things so far on that list. It is insane. Like, I feel like I have, matter of fact, I'm trying to see if I did like okay, I have accomplished so many things on that list. It's not even funny. And that goes from financial goals. Like, I wrote it down on my paper, that I had physical goals for myself, like goals that I could touch, goals that I can see, things like that. I had mental and spiritual goals that I feel like I'm getting closer to trying to reach them. And I had financial goals. That's what I broke it down to this year. Now, last year, I just listed all the goals that I had for myself. I didn't do it within those topics, but this year I felt like that would have been a really good thing for me to do, just so that I can hold myself accountable for a lot of the things that go on in my life and be a little bit more in control of things. Now, what I did not do this year was put like time limits on my goals, for real. I definitely put what I would estimate some of them to be happening. Like, I would estimate me getting a new car at the end of the year, by the end of the year, but if not at the end of the year, sometime next year. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. I try not to put restraints on my goals, but I can read them out right now if I can see them. Hold on. So one of the goals that I see right now is push harder for my value. Never lowball myself. I asked for more and I got more just by knowing my value. And I think that that is an important thing to do, because a lot of times we doubt ourselves and we doubt our abilities, and you should be very confident in everything that you do and everything that you put out. And that is something that I was like, I have to make that on my goal list. Another thing that I put on there is, I put the goals of like my social platforms. I'm not gonna say that, like say exactly what I wanted to do as far as my social platforms, but just know that creating or rebranding my name when it comes to my platforms, that was something on my goal list. And I feel like I'm slowly but surely reaching those goals that I had in mind for myself, and I just plan on continuing to do so that I could reach new heights, so that I could, you know, acknowledge my value, and things of that nature. Okay, so I went ahead and changed the lighting because my ring light was put to like a warmer color and it was making me look very crazy. So this is what my makeup actually looks like in my neutral light. Excuse me, I just burped. But yeah, so the next question, my best friend said, what is your favorite skincare product? Cause the skin be skinning. Again, I will address that in one of my next videos, because I do want to give you guys a whole video dedicated to my skincare process, step by step, things that I use every once in a while, things that I use every day type deal. I want to give you guys the whole 9. So thank you so much for asking that, and I will be addressing that in one of my future videos. So I'm excited. Hold on. What are your favorite online boutiques? Because you stay putting that shit on. First of all, thank you. I do appreciate that. I really, really do. Secondly, I do with, like, pretty much use with what I have, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I use the resources that I have. I'm not gonna break the bank over trying to get certain types, and I typically don't rewear a lot of my clothes. I'm literally going to use what I have. So if I can make a $3 outfit look like a $300 outfit, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Now, there are things that I spend more money on, I'm willing to spend more money on, and there are things that I'm willing to spend less money on. I'll just name a few of the places that I shop at. I would say Shein, Pretty Little Thing, I like Meshki, My Outfit online. I've shopped at Baby Boo, Opali. I love Opali and how the things fit at Opali. I know that this is not an online boutique, but I like shopping at Zara too. Where else? I do not shop at Fashion Nova often. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, if I know that I need something and I need it quickly, that's when I'll go ahead and shop at Fashion Nova. But other than that, I don't. Fashion Nova is not like my go-to place to shop. I like Skims. Skims is somewhere that I like to shop too. Where else? There's somewhere that I'm missing. I can't think of it right now. But yeah, and for the most part, I do share like the places that I buy my clothes from. I share that. Oh, I've also tried out this boots, Kaylar Wills boutique. It's called Miss Fashion Sense. They be having some nice pieces too, along with Shop Pink Plastic Babes. I bought a lot of potential birthday outfits from there, and they are bomb. Like, she did that, and it's Black owned too, along with the last one that I listed, Miss Fashion Sense. So yeah, I guess those are a few of my favorites that I can said. How do you come up with your content ideas? And I come up with my content ideas by literally, like, it's the craziest thing. I will just randomly get that urge to just jot down a whole bunch of things that I'm thinking about, that I want to execute, and that's what I'll end up doing. Like, it comes randomly at random times and leaves. Sometimes it doesn't come back for a month. Sometimes it comes back the next day. It all literally depends. I sit there and I think, what would somebody like me, what would I want to watch? What kind of content would I want to put out so that I can be viewed in a certain light? Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. There are a lot of people that like to control what I do with my social media. I honestly feel like the content that I produce, I'm not ashamed of any of it. So there's that. I seriously just posting someone that I would want to pay attention to. That's just literally how I plan my content. And then I have an iPad. I jot all of my ideas down on my iPad, and from there I go ahead and make it come to life. And I really do be having a lot of great ideas. It's just sometimes I be getting very discouraged because I'm like, what if this amazing idea is amazing but just in my head only? You know what I'm saying? That'd be my worst fear, and I shouldn't think like that, because a lot of people do be supporting me and stuff like that. I should just really not doubt myself, and that's also on my goal list, by the way. So yeah. What's one thing you can't live without? I would say I cannot live without my cell phone. That's so typical, but it's the truth. Like, on my cell phone, I have YouTube that I be watching all day if I could. On my cell phone, I could call people, I could text people, I be playing Tetris on my phone. My phone is one thing that I cannot live without. Someone said, who is your biggest inspiration? In real life, my biggest inspiration is my mother. Everyone that knows me knows that about me. I've been saying this since I was a little girl. My mom has reached crazy heights and has always found a way to make something out of nothing. And I think that that's a very important quality to have in life, so that even when you're in the worst of times in your life, you do not beat yourself up. You can always find the positive in your situation. That way you can know for yourself, oh, I can get back, I can bounce back from this. I can do this from this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can make this out of this. And my mother has taught me that from a very young age, and I very much appreciate her for that. She's my inspiration. She's a successful woman, a successful Black woman who, I'm a first generation American. I don't know if you guys know that about me. So my mother she was not born in the States. So to see what she has done for herself as somebody who wasn't born here initially, she came here at about 9 years old, I believe she said. Yeah, it's very admirable. So My mother is my biggest inspiration when it comes to real life things. Now, there are people that I feel like are like my inspiration when it comes to certain goals that I have for myself. But yeah, my mother is. What's your hair care routine? Because the hair be hairing too. Thank you. I also plan on making a video on that, so please stay tuned. My hair grows very quickly because I tend to keep it moisturized. I love to take care of my natural hair. It's sometimes it can be a lot, but it's part of what makes me me. So I love paying attention to my natural hair. I love seeing what I can do to help take care of it and things of that nature. So yeah, I'm going to try to make a video for that. What's your dream date? I actually want to, my dream date would have to be getting taken to Paris. I really want to go to Paris. Like, I really do. I haven't been, and I hear it's a very beautiful place to be. So I would actually love to go to Paris for a date and eat dinner. I hope that it's really good, the dinner, because that's what I envision it being, is really good. So if it's not, I would be quite disappointed. But yeah, that is my dream date. I know you lying. Why did that come out so pigmented? Oh my goodness. Good grief. That is just ridiculous. I literally look like, how I'm a clown.
How I'm a clown. How I'm a clown. Tell me how I'm a clown. Tell me, please. I would like to know how I'm a clown.
Huh? How? I can't. Do you want kids? If yes, how many? I do want children. I want children. How many? I don't know if I can answer that, because I used to want me like a good army of children, but babe, all y'all had to do was, one, post the list. If you know, you know. That's all y'all had to do, was post the list. And number two, I watched people on the internet post childbirth videos, and as beautiful as it is when you get handed your cute little baby, watching that stretch, I don't know if you can say that on YouTube. Okay, I might bleep that out, but watching your stretch just made me too like, no. And the screaming, the pain, it's a no for me, dog. So I would say, I used to say I want about in a range of 5 kids, like 4 to 5 kids. Now I'm striving for about 3. I could do 4, maybe. But yeah, I'm not doing 5. I know that. I know that's right. Not 5. If you could eat only one food or meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? I'm just gonna go ahead and say chicken wings, because I literally love chicken wings. Why, I don't know, but that's what I like. That's the only thing that I like. I love chicken wings. I love Atlanta chicken wings. That's what I pretty much am used to, is Atlanta chicken wings. So maybe that's why I love them so bad. But we go together real bad. Sometimes I'll have chicken wings about 2 times a week. Like, me and chicken wings go together really bad. One more question. It says, what's your favorite place to travel? And right now, I would say that my favorite place to travel has to be, this is a tough one. It's literally between the 2 countries that my parents are from, which is crazy. So I love Grenada. Like, whenever I used to go to Grenada when I was younger more than when I'm older now. Grenada is stunning, stunning. On my old channel, I did a vlog when I last went, which was in 2019, I want to say. And I had the time of my life, literally had the time of my life. I was just going through a breakup, and that didn't influence any decisions that I made on that trip because I wasn't doing anything. But I just felt very much free during that time. I felt great. I felt great getting back to my roots, seeing my family, trying to get myself out of a bad headspace that I was currently going through. It just was amazing. Like, I had a great time discovering, well, not discovering, but visiting around the country, like touring. We did a tour, even though like that's where my mother is from. Like, she had scheduled us a tour so that we can see certain things, how it was made and things like that, things of that nature. And it was amazing. I had a great time. Now, recently, I have been to Jamaica twice within the past year, and that is definitely one of my up there places. Montego Bay. So my family's not from Montego Bay. My family is actually from Ocho Rio, and it is so beautiful. It's so beautiful in Montego Bay. Those are the only places I've been as an adult. So that's the only thing I can go off of. Montego Bay is so stunning, like everything about it. When I went the last 2 times, I literally have nothing bad to say. I always eat great when I'm there, and I always have the best vibe. Like, it's just, I don't know anything that can really be up there for me like that. So I'm gonna say that Jamaica and Grenada are my 2 favorite places to travel to. And guys, that was the last question on my list, and that was the end of this video. I just finished up my makeup. Now off camera, I am going to do my lashes and get ready for this video that I'm about to film for this channel. Oh wait, and my other channel. So you guys tune into that. Let me know how you like this video, if you like more of it, the sit down and me talking type deal, talking to you. Let me know, and I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys next time.